Hello, welcome to the Unemployed to Champions League playthrough series with me, Magubage. And as you would have seen in the last video, we lost the playoff final for the second season running. It's an absolute sickener. But we got ourselves to blame. So this video is going to be about the end of the season and pre-season, the new signings as we play our first game of the brand new season. So it's a bit of a crossover between one season and the next. So let's have a look at the end of season awards. In fact, best 11 first. So Yeoman was the pick of the players. Woolley, Watson, Fox, James, Greaves, O'Sullivan are the other players that are selected as the starting 11 there. End of season awards. Yeoman was player of the season with Woolley second, Ben Fox third. Woolley's goal of the season was this one. This was against Fylde, I guess, in the semi-final. It's the free kick. Yep, it's a good goal. Very good goal with his little cartwheel. Showing we couldn't build on that. Sign of the season was Yeoman and the young player was Yeoman. Season review. Went into the season expecting to be amongst those in contention for a playoff place and they achieved exactly that. Superb season for the Wood as they were able to sustain the playoff push to vindicate those who tipped them for success. In FA Cup we lost in the third round. We finished third in the league. Lost the third round of the FA Trophy. Squad dynamics is good now, not too bad. End of season team meeting. Discuss plans. I'm optimistic we're going to be promoted as champions. Assertive. That's exactly what I was after. We are going to be champions next season. End of season confidence. They're pleased. Injuries. Look at this. Kinsella went 2 injuries out for 7 months. Right, 5 months. Lakeland, not players that really affected me. Pre-season start date is fine. Player of the Year award went to Jamie Devitt. 35 appearances, 14 goals, 10 assists. National Manager of the Year announced. The short list. Where do I come up? Oh, not too bad. I was third on the list. So Delaney's going to win it. Vote for him. Youth set up audit. Request improved youth category. They can't do it due to the oh dear. The annual cost of running the setup is 791,000. Wow. So the actual income we got from Wembley was 382,000 gate receipts, which takes our balance down to 436,000, which is not too bad. We haven't got a lot of movement in regards to player wages. A lot of these players will be going back to their clubs. And then we're going to rebuild for the new season. That's what you're going to see. So the next part of this video will be the new season. Well, it's all going to be bright and cheerful. We're going to look positively to the new. I can't get my words out. Look, we're back for the new season. So here we are, revitalised. I say revitalised. We're at the beginning of the season, and it's been a long old pre-season. There's been plenty of movement going on. There's been a player sold, which was against my wishes, so it's not great. So we're going to get straight into the nitty-gritty of what's happened with transfers. So, transfer history, let's have a look at released players. So, unfortunately, Brett Pittman retired, Lee Tomlin's retired, and Cole Scouse is retired. Pittman and Tomlin, Cole Scouse and Tomlin were only brought into the club on trial at the end of the season and they retired. But Brett Pittman's the main one that's been retired. Trials, there's been a whole load of trials that have come in I've had a look at, and out of those I've made only a few signings. I brought some loans back into the club. I wonder if I can do that, loan deals. Yeah, I brought some loans back in and we've made a lot of money again, which is just ridiculous. The last 2 summers with Boreham Wood we've made over £300,000. This year we've made nearly £1,875,000, starting with Gavin Woolley, the winger who left for Norwich. He left for Norwich and he's gone straight on loan to Hamilton. I tried to get him back, he wouldn't have it. He signed for them for £130,000, considering it's good, considering he brought in as a free transfer. 38 appearances, 7 goals, 6 assists, and man of the match 5 times with a 6.93 rating. He went and I couldn't stop him. I tried to stop it, but it wouldn't happen. Niall Greaves is the next one. The no-nonsense centre-back who's gone. He was part of my team. He was in and out last season. He played 38 games. He played quite a few games. Again, a free signing from Man City. 250,000. So that's 380,000 on free transfer players brought in last summer. But then there was this guy. 16, he's a pressing forward, and I didn't spot him in my youth team. Now, if you watch my videos, you'll notice that there's been a few of these players that have popped up. This guy is a pressing forward. Look at his physicals. Look at his mentals. Look at his finishing. 16. Absolutely outstanding. And I didn't spot it. West Brom wanted him. They offered me £40,000. I turned around and said, no, if you want to take him, I want 500,000. And they paid it. Hadn't played a game for me at all. £500,000 they paid for him, and he went. And then 2 loans have just gone out. Josh Bryan is in my under-23s goalkeeper. He's gone out on loan to Peterhead. And this guy, Sid Close, is another youngster. He's gone out on loan. There's plenty more on my under-23s at the moment. Under-23s looks like this. There's some first-teamers in there at the moment just because of pre-season. There's plenty of players in there that are going to be going out on loan or shipping out this season. Back to the transfers. So, into the club, Rory Watson. He was a goalkeeper on loan last season. He's been signed and he's in. Aled Jones has come in on loan as well. He's the goalkeeper. He's going to be the backup. At the moment, it's a toss-up between the two. They're quite closely matched, Watson and Jones, but he's in as the backup. Jaden Mitchell-Lawson has come in as a replacement for Woolley. He's coming on a free transfer from Derby. He's 2.5-star ability, 4.5-star potential, but his stats are there to be seen. Dan Ryder's come in. He's a poacher. He's only 19, a hot prospect. Pace 15, acceleration 16. Dribbling 15, finishing 8 and first touch 10. But at the moment, he's going to develop. He's in his under 23s. Owen James is coming on loan from Portsmouth again for another season. He was there last year. He's going to do a job hopefully this time around. We're going to stick with one tactic all season, see if it pays off. And we've just signed this guy from Burton, Robbie Burton from Burton. Just been signed. Who did he come from? He come from the Arsenal, released by Reading, I should say. Robbie Burton, midfielder, central midfielder, passing 15, long shot 16. He's into my squad. And basically, let's look at the money now. So we're 387,000 in the black, which is good. But at the moment, we're nearly 5,000 over the wage budget, or 4,000 over the wage budget, I should say. My squad looks like this at the moment. So it's pretty much standard. Plenty of players there from last season. Some in the final year of their contracts, and they're going to be up for renewal. But I've got cover in every single position now, which is good. And the wingers are a little bit of a concern, but Kinsella's back there. He's been injured all last season. He's back. He can do a job. And yeah, so we've still got strength in depth. And if you look at the season preview, we are the evens favourites to go up, to be promoted this season. And if you look at the Dream 11, I have got 6 players out of that Dream 11 at the moment. And that's outstanding. So hopefully we can build on the media reputation, on our reputation, and we can win the league. And if you look at our competition expectations review now, you'll see that we're going to win the title. Have to win the title, and that's it. Second round of the FA Cup, and they've reached the final of the FA Trophy as well. So it's a big ask for this season, but we're going to get through. And yeah, so we're going to start off this season. Here you go. I'm compelled to remind you, you've made promises to following players: Collins, Fox and Baldwin, expecting the club to achieve promotion this season, which is not going to be a problem, hopefully. I can't have another season of missing out. I'm going to have to jump ship. Pre-season was a bit of a disaster, but my assistant manager was in charge. We played a few big games, got some money. We then finished up with 2 big wins against Guernsey and Dunstable. So we're going to be facing Fylde, our old foe Fylde, in the first game of the season that you're going to see in this video. And hopefully we can build, well, I say build, we can start well and then build on it throughout the course of the season. This is what I'm going to be playing, and it's based on my assistant manager, the assistant manager's recommendation, the 4-1-4-1 DM wide. So that's what we're going to be playing. As you can see, I've got plenty of strength in depth here. Role suitability, all current ability. Look, we're strong throughout each position. Apart from the defensive midfielder, we're strong everywhere else. So I expect a good season. So let's get into the first game against Fylde. We're the evens favourites for this one. Right, Longstaff is injured, so I need to change him. And I'm going to change him with Kinsella. Can Kinsella play that side? Yes, he can. So the team is Watson, Bartlett, Collins, Baldwin. Oh, Baldwin's injured now as well. Okay, so a doorbell comes in for Baldwin. Baldwin then drops out for Younger. Younger's back in there. So Watson, Bartlett, Collins, Adorbo, Ayoma, Lapsley, Gallagher, Dowling, Kinsella, Mitchell, Lawson and James up front. Here we go. So they're playing the 4-2-3-1 formation. We need to start with a win. Assertively say we are favourites for a reason. I've got faith in all of you. End the team talk. Shout. Encourage everyone. Let's be the season. Let's get up this season. We've got strength in depth. We've got strength in every position. We're over the wage budget, and I'm expecting to lose a few more players. Gallagher with a free kick, shoots wide. Some teams are after Collins. They offered me 60 grand. I want his minimum release clause for not getting promoted is 250. I'm not going to release him until they pay that money. Kinsella with a corner, header from Lapsley, hits the crossbar and goes out of play. Good so far from us. Right, throw in. They've nicked in front of us. Flores hits the post. Ayoma clears it. Need to wake up a bit. We're on a balanced instruction at the moment. Kinsella's injured. And I haven't got a winger straight away, which is just a pain. So James, you're going to swap with Kinsella. Dekel Dax, you're not really a striker, but you're going to play there. And the reason you're going to play there is because... Oh no, not Dekel Dax, done the wrong one. Well, I can't do that. I can't make the change. Oh no. So I'm going to have to go false 9 and put Dekel Dax there and just play like that and see how we go. That was a bit of a disaster. A disaster putting no strikers on the bench. Interesting. So disappointing first half. Team talk. Assertively say I'm far from pleased. Tactics. We're going to go positive now. Start. Playing with a false 9. Got no forward. Hopefully we can kick on. Right, we got a corner. Dowling takes it. Swings it in. Adorba with a header over the bar. Getting closer. More possession. Do we win the ball back? No, Lapsley's been booked already. He's going to go off. Lapsley's been sent off. He was sent off in pre-season. Oh, dearie me. Right, we're down to 10 men. They score straight away. Not a good start. Unmarked. Goalkeeper. What is the goalkeeper doing? He's nowhere. Absolutely nowhere near. Right. Can we try and force an equaliser, or are they going to take advantage of us again? Right. James wins the ball back. Dekel Dax beats his man. Back to James. Inside to Dax. Inside to Dowling, who's moving forward. Mitchell Lawson, the winger on the right hand side, the new guy. Ayoma crosses it in. Doesn't beat the first defender that time. They've got back in. Oh dear, I thought it was going to be an own goal. They're going to break on us. Right. Gone across. Can we stop the shot? We do. We make a good challenge and Collins picks the ball up. Inside to Dowling. Highlight comes to nothing. We need to make another change, don't we? 58 minutes in. Right, we're dealing with their possession at the moment. Collins has been fouled. Is the referee going to send him off? What's he going to do? He's been sent off. Brilliant. We're now down to 10 men each. So, my players. Dowling has not done anything at all. Gallagher hasn't done anything at all either. Put James back up front. That's fine. Helm, can you play Mazzala? Yeah, you can. You can play there. Fox, you're going to play Mazzala this side. Work those spaces. And we're just going to do this. Confirm. Play. So we're positive. We've got possession. Mitchell Lawson turns his man. No, he gets beaten. Ball over the top to Adobo. Heads it back down to Helm, who plays it wide out this side to Bartlett. Bartlett's starting up front. He's starting at left back ahead of O'Sullivan at the moment because he's rated higher. Fox, plenty of space in the middle. Mitchell Lawson cuts inside. Back to Bartlett. Crosses to Ayoma. And Ayoma finishes. Brilliant play from one fullback to the other. Ayoma with an instinctive finish. First time. Fox moves it wide. Mitchell Lawson does well. Bartlett, look at that. Half volley. Goalkeeper no chance. It's 1-1. Brilliant. Right, let's kick on now. Fox with the free kick. Swings it into Adorbo, who heads it wide and misses. We're playing well. We're doing all right at the moment. Has to be said. Can we kick on and get the winner, or will we just have to settle for a point in the opening game of the season? Right, we've got the corner. Fox swings it in. Goalkeeper comes and claims it. Is he going to lump it up, or are we going to deal with the ball? Can we deal with it? We do. But then we give the ball away. They've got a man over on the far side. Right, we've won the tackle. Well done. Bartlett looks for James. Long ball over the top. Brew back to his goalkeeper, to Moore Taylor. They've worked it quite well there and got away from danger. Right, Johnson, Johansson comes inside unchallenged. Goalkeeper saves. Right, we've got possession. Mitchell Lawson. Inside to Fox. Plays the ball wide to Bartlett. 5 minutes from time. Cross comes in. Helm picks the ball up. Strikes it and Helm scores. Bottom corner. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant finish from Helm. Took his time with under pressure. Bartlett is becoming a real influence in this half. Helm takes a touch. Bottom corner. Goalkeeper should have done better, but we'll take it. It's 2-1 Boreham Wood. We start, hopefully, with a win. Oh, he says that. They've got a free kick and they've scored it. Oh, my word. Goalkeeper doesn't react quick enough. God, dear, he's got to come out of the team, isn't he? He's had two shocking... Their goals are shocking, and the goalkeeper's done nothing from both of them. 2-2. Starts 2-2. Player sent off down to 10 men. Team talk, I'm going to say assertively, not good enough. It wasn't. So that's been it. The opening day of the season we're expected to be promoted. We have to be, for my sanity. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Unemployed to the Champions League playthrough Let's Play series. I'm Magubage. Subscribe to the channel for me and hit the like button if you've enjoyed the video. Also, tick on that bell to get your notifications when these videos come out. Every Monday to Friday at 6 PM UK time. Thanks so much if you already subscribed, and thanks for watching if this is your first time. I'll see you all tomorrow.